Lieutenant Colonel with the Department of Public Safety, and we're the agency that is in charge of taking the lead on protecting our critical infrastructure in Texas. And we do that through our Office of the Homeland Security and our Private Security Advisory Council. This is a great piece of legislation, and I witnessed the layout of this bill in Senator Campbell's when she laid it out, and the testimony from, you mentioned Mr. Kyle Bass, a Texas businessman, and then also Will Hurd, former CIA, former U.S. congressman with a lot of experience in cybersecurity. And I'm privy to a lot of secret level information about critical infrastructure in Texas, and work very closely with our FBI partners. And of course, that Texas and our critical infrastructure is it's a large state with a lot of infrastructure that has a huge impact on the entire nation, not just our state. So it's unconscionable that one of our adversaries, a foreign country, foreign nationals, could tie into our grid here in Texas. This bill addresses that. It helps us do our job in protecting that. And I thought Congressman Hurd did a great job when he talked about things that we can't really talk about openly and publicly, was not only when they become part of our critical infrastructure, they become part of they connect into our energy sector, then they become available to get updates and information on vulnerabilities of our critical infrastructure. They get inside information on, what the load is and when the system is stressed, and the efforts that we take to protect our vulnerabilities. So once they plug in, then they're part of our energy sector, then they get additional information. So obviously it's a huge concern. This bill addresses that, and it helps us do our jobs to protect Texans, to protect our infrastructure, and the national security interests. So thank both of you. Representative Parker, thank you for your leadership on this bill and all your hard work.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. So our goal is to protect the critical infrastructure that Texas has set up from invasion, if you will, or tying into our infrastructure by countries that are hostile to us. So with that, happy to take any questions, and thank you so much for being here today. Not that we can tell at this time. We're looking at that. Contracts that come before this are grandfathered in, if you will. But important is that we look going forward. What else is happening right under our nose that we're missing, right? And other states need to look too. But going forward, trying to prevent them from tying into our critical infrastructure is our goal. Mm-hmm. At this point, those that have been shown hostile to our nation,
not the nation itself, but the company.
The company. Well, they're still vetted by any company that has the infrastructure, be it our electric grid, any communication cyber. They vet them also, and because it'll be against the law for them to hook into our infrastructure. So they do that, and any further designated countries will be done at the discretion of the governor in his cooperation with DPS as well as Homeland Security. Okay. Any other questions? Thank you all very much for coming.
Thank you all. Appreciate it very much.
Okay, great.
All right. Thank you. Appreciate it. All your support.
Thank you so much.
Thank
you for being here. Thanks for your
my
questions.
good friend. I drive him
Hope I
crazy.
answered.
I know.
He's great. He speaks very highly.
He's a dear friend. We've been buddies for a long time, so I guess it's a great job.
He's got a lot of respect for you. When you call.